Hi everybody, it's Courtney from Fiber Fox Studios, and today I'm coming to you with a yarn giveaway. But before that, I am going to show you a few things that I'm working on, kind of update on one project and about when I think I'm going to have that out, and then a new project that's going to be a tutorial, and a few other little things that I want to talk about. Before I get started with all that, most of you did come from Sunburst Crochet. She did a shout out video last week, and I was not aware that she was going to be doing that shout out video on the same day that I happened to upload first thing in the morning my podcast, my very first podcast. So I was completely surprised that night when I realized that she had done that video and that my name was mentioned there, and she had linked my channel, and all of you guys flooded over. I gained over 100, 120, 140 just in that one 24-hour period. It is so amazing of her to do that for me. So I want to thank her publicly to all of you. I've thanked her already, in private, but I want to make sure she understands how much I really appreciate it. And if you are one of the people that had been a subscriber to my channel beforehand, or if you are someone who just found me through the YouTube suggestions, because once I hit that 100 subscriber mark, a lot of new features opened up to me. If you're one of those people and you don't know who Sunburst Crochet is and Kim Louise over there, please check down the description, because I am going to link her channel so that anyone who is not currently a subscriber, if you could please go over there and subscribe to her, I would really appreciate it. And I really would. So I know most of you know exactly who I'm talking about and are already subscribed to her channel. So for that, I thank you guys too, because had you not been over there, you wouldn't have seen that video and you wouldn't have found me because of her. This is all growing very rapidly, and that is why I'm doing a yarn giveaway so quickly. I'm not at the point where I make any money off of YouTube. I don't know if I ever will, but I want to give back because I really appreciate it. And I also love yarn giveaways, and I've had so much fun, so much fun on YouTube entering those. I have yet to win one, so I know some of you mentioned that in the comments that you have never won a giveaway, and I am right there with you, and here I am giving away some of my yarn. So it's been a little bit of a hard choice on this one, because I have several batches of yarn that I'm going to be giving away, but I wanted my first one to contain some stuff that was actually really special to me, yarn that I really love. And so that is why I am giving this particular set of yarns away. It's not a huge giveaway, and you'll see it in a moment, I swear. I do want to bring up that you are going to have to be a subscriber of my channel. I'm going to have to be able to check that. So please check your privacy settings so that you are not excluded from this giveaway, that if you are entering it. If you are incognito or set up in a private way that you cannot, that I cannot see that you're a subscriber, I will not be able to keep you as the winner if your name was chosen by the YouTube random comment picker. So before we get into the giveaway though, there's going to be a couple questions you're going to have to answer, so please pay close attention. I want to show you guys the project that I've been working on. I know some of you have seen my other one. I am getting in the final stages on that. It is getting down to where I am testing out and doing my test panel pieces for the back and front panels of that piece in the larger sizes. If you saw my podcast that I put out last week, you know that I am all about designing crochet garments that are for everyone and will include everyone. So that does mean that it does take me a little bit longer to roll out a tutorial on those type of items, because I have to make sure that the sizes are going to be consistent and they really are going to fit the different people. I have also been working on the kimono cardigan for the kids. I was able yesterday at a family gathering to grab a couple of my nieces up and check the kid sizing with them. I do have rather large people in my family, like as far as like height. We have a lot of height, and I'm short, so I don't know where it came from for them, but my nieces are tall. They're tall for their age. They're not really large, so that's good. But my 4-year-old niece is more like a 6-year-old size. So and my 5-year-old niece is more like a 7, 8-year-old size. So I use them to kind of help make sure that I'm staying, on target with the sizing of that particular piece. And I'll be doing a tutorial on that. But I am at the stage on this piece, if you just didn't see this last week, where we're going to have a really beautiful top coming out that's going to be made with 4 panels of this particular design. The panels are going to be placed 2 in the front, obviously, 2 in the back, sewn up in the back, and pretty sure I'm going to do a sew up in the front to a certain point. Obviously sewn up on the sides. It's going to be something that is a layering piece that you can wear with a long sleeve or a turtleneck in this coming winter, because we're all getting to the cold time of the year. So that is that piece. That's the update on that. I'm expecting to have this out tutorial wise in the next week tops. This is very coming up next week. It's Sunday, September 29th today. So within this next week, it will be up. And with that being said, I do appreciate everybody's feedback and everything. I had said in my other podcast that I had not really gotten any feedback. Well, I've gotten a lot of really great feedback and been able to answer some questions and stuff, and it's been so much fun. I have tried to catch everybody's comment and especially everybody's questions that they had and answer them as quickly as possible. I was flooded with activity that I was not prepared for. I could not believe it. I stayed up so late, since that happened last week. And everybody, I gained, it really was like 120 plus subscribers in the first 24 hours. And it's been steady since. Even today, I got another notification and comment from a new subscriber who saw Kim Louise's video over at Sunburst Crochet and came over to my channel. So, it's just been amazing. The feedback's been amazing, but that did mean that I slowed down a little bit on crocheting. That first night, I was up for hours. It was during the week. I had to work the next day. Did not care. I was up talking on the internet, on YouTube, trying to comment back to everybody. It was really exciting for me because I wasn't expecting her to do something so sweet and so kind anyway, and then she did it, and then the feedback and the volume of people that flooded over. I'm 176 subscribers, prior to starting this video today. So I've went from 21 as of last, I believe it was Tuesday, up to 176 as of Sunday, September 29th. I'm not even a week after that video. People are starting to find me on YouTube suggestions and stuff. Some people are stumbling across. A lot of you are sharing the channel, posting it on Facebook and stuff, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that, which is why I'm doing the giveaway. I really appreciate it. I cannot tell you thank you enough. I cannot tell you in any amount of words how much it means to me. So please, please, please just know that I appreciate it, and I'm going to continue to do giveaways to give back to you guys as much as you're giving to me. It's great to work on something, to design things. I've been doing this a long time just for myself and for people that I know, and giving things away and not being really able to teach anyone because I only know like 2 crocheters in real life. And the amount of effort that I'm putting in, and then seeing that you guys are really enjoying it, and I'm helping people find things that they're going to be able to wear or do as gifts and stuff, it means a lot to me. And being able to cater to everyone and include especially the plus size whole segment that is, I don't feel as represented on YouTube and the tutorials, free stuff. I know that there's stuff out there and we can all buy it, but if you guys are like me, you're cheap, so you don't want to buy. You're already buying all the yarn. Yarn can get really expensive, so why have to buy a pattern? So I'm finding diagrams for free, and if you have one that you've been racking your brain on, can't figure out, by all means, my email address is down in the description box. Please don't hesitate to send it over to me. I will try to do a tutorial for you. If I can figure it out, then you will get a tutorial for it to help you. On to my next piece, because I know y'all are like, oh, where is the giveaway? We're getting to it, I swear. My next thing that I have been working on, really, really fun piece. It is extremely simple. As far as this pattern, the stitch pattern is a 2-row repeat, and this is going to be a poncho. It's going to be an asymmetrical poncho that I am going, and hopefully y'all can see that. It is going to be an asymmetrical poncho that I am going to wear with that rose tank top that I mentioned. This was birthday yarn for myself. I am using that mandala birthday yarn. The colorway is Cupid, by the way, size 3 yarn. I'm making this with that, and I am making sure that I kind of cherry pick my colors out. I don't like a really dramatic, sudden color change mid-row. That bothers me personally. I see other people's work, and I mean, it's all amazing. I couldn't nitpick it at all, but of course, on my own things, I do nitpick. I have a certain look that I'm going for. With mandala, the color change is really aggressive, and it's immediate. And if it faded more, I would have zero problem with it. I would let the yarn do its thing and tell its story just the way that they designed it and wanted it to. But with the dramatic and drastic color change, I just can't do that on certain pieces, and this is one of those. I didn't want to have like a sudden color change. So I've got all 3 balls out, and I've been cherry picking to get the exact colors that I'm wanting in this piece. I'm going to use them all, but just in a certain, I want the rose to not just suddenly change colors. You know what I mean? So now on to the most important part of this video. I'm going to do the rules quickly. All the rules and everything will be down in the description, but we are finally at the most important part, which is the giveaway. So now I have chosen this yarn. It is all yarn that I purchased with my own money. It is not affiliated with YouTube. This giveaway is not affiliated with any yarn company. It's not affiliated with YouTube. It is open worldwide. I do definitely want down in the description for you guys to please answer this one question. There's going to be 2, so stay tuned. I want you to tell me what your favorite yarn is, just in general. It doesn't have to be one of these yarns that I'm about to show you. Just down there, that's one of the questions you have to answer. You are going to have to like and subscribe to my channel. Please make sure that you check your privacy settings. If you have an incognito account or a private account where I cannot tell that you're a subscriber, I'm going to be using the YouTube random comment picker to pick the winner. It's of course void where prohibited. I don't know if there's a country that doesn't allow yarn to be shipped in, but if that country exists and I try to ship it at the post office and they won't allow me to, then I will have to pick another winner, and I truly hope that does not happen. It would kind of be my luck for that to happen. If it does, I will tell y'all all about it, but you're going to answer 2 questions down below. One of them I just asked, and I'm going to show you the yarn. And that first skein of yarn, it's not a huge giveaway, but hopefully you guys understand. I bought it all. I'm shipping it all with my own money, and I'm brand new to YouTube. I'm growing very rapidly, but still, I have to be careful about my spending. First one is this Isaac Mizrahi, and I think my camera is doing the backwards thing. This is a Premier yarn, size 4. It is a really pretty purple color. It's really deep purple, like a deep, deep plum. And it has little strands of gold, very light gold, and copper running through it. And I mean, it's gorgeous, I think. So I have included one of these, only one I had left. I made a hat with one of these. It's 157 yards to a ball. So that is enough for a hat, but I've kind of chosen all the colors together in hopes that you can use all this yarn together on a project, a shawl, something like that. And I have another skein of that same brand of yarn. It's acrylic as well, same amount of yardage, 157 yards. It's a size 4, and it's the Isaac Mizrahi. Let me tell you the color, if it has a color. I think these are all just, this one's called Ecru. So same thing on this one. It has really pretty light gold running through, very light gold in a copper color, and it is really pretty yarn. And it's soft. I think, you know, like I experienced, this is soft. It's not the softest in the world, but it's soft. It's softer than Red Heart. This one, same thing. It's soft. It gets even softer when you wash it. Since it's acrylic, you know, I don't put it on high heat, but I throw it in the dryer. Everything's always fine. So now we're going to get to my favorite yarn. This is one of my favorites that I've ever bought, and I got it at Hobby Lobby. And I know some of you do not have a Hobby Lobby near you or in your country, but you've always wanted to try Yarn Bee, and I chose 3 skeins of my absolute favorite Yarn Bee that I have ever purchased. And I'm gonna tell you, I have to brag a little bit. I got this yarn last year, December time frame. It was on clearance for a ridiculously low price, and I grabbed every single skein that they had at the time, and I used 9 balls of it, I believe it was, to do a very large shawl, very thick, very large. This is the yarn that I'm talking about. There's one of these, and if you see that clearance tag, I know my camera's doing backwards for whatever reason, but this is regularly $5.99 a skein, and I got it for $1.49 a skein. I am not kidding. Tells you guys I was cheap. So there's one of these. This Yarn Bee is Aspen. It is an alpaca yarn, so keep that in mind if you're entering and you have any issues with allergies to some of the natural fibers, or someone that's going to be close to you has that same issue or that issue. This has alpaca in it. It is loaded with it. I don't know if the camera is going to really pick up. It's got a lot of little alpaca fibers, you know, fur. It is so soft. It is really soft. It's called Aspen, like I said, and this particular colorway is Painted Dahlia. I mean, I love this. This is a beautiful color. But the other 2 skeins that I have also are a beautiful color. But let me tell you, it's got 141 yards in it. So each of these has 141 yards, and I have 2 balls of this particular color. Same yarn, same exact yarn. And I've kind of squished it up a little bit, having it in my lap for this. I'll straighten it out the best I can. I'm going to put it in a zipper plastic pouch so keep it protected. But this color is Primrose Peak, and I mean, it's gorgeous. All this yarn is gorgeous. Let me flip it around. That looks better that side. So even with these being different colors, they go really well together. I mean, you could definitely do a cowl, a scarf, or something with this. And I don't know how well it shows on camera, but to my little designer eye, all of these together could potentially be used in one way or another to make something, depending on how you bring the colors in. This Aspen yarn right here, it says that it's a bulky 5. I don't agree with that. It is really the same size as this right here. So maybe this is like a large size 4 and this is a small bulky 5. You could crochet these together for sure. You could work with all of those together. So please like, subscribe, and answer one more question, which is, I would like to know where everyone is from. Where are you at right now? Where are you watching me at? So please list. You don't have to give me, you know, a city, state, or an exact area, but if you could tell me, you know, if you're in Australia, give me, you know, the general area, something like that. I would really love to know where. If you're just comfortable giving just your state or just your country, that is totally fine with me. So I need you to answer the question earlier in the video and then answer that down below in the comments. Please like, and if you can or want to share the video, you can do that. The sharing part's not required. but please, you do need to like it for me. That's part of the way that you enter. Comment below answering those 2 questions. Make sure that you're a subscriber. Make sure I'll be able to tell. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this. It is September 29th. The giveaway is going to end on October 31st on Halloween for those of you that celebrate that. And I am going to upload the winner video the following day to the best of my ability, since I am remote. And this will take 2 hours easy for me to upload this one video. So please, please, please enter below. I want to say thank you to you all. I hope you've enjoyed this little mini podcast giveaway video. Thank you so much. Have a great night.